What's the most heartbreaking thing your ex ever asked you to do? My ex-wife texted me, if you bring her to our son's birthday, I'll make sure he never wants to see you again. There was a reason why we divorced 3 years ago. My ex-wife Becky had always been a manipulative, psychotic, cheating wench, and every year on Clyde's birthday, she'd find new ways to make things difficult. This year was different though. Ever since Clyde started naturally calling my wife Darlene Mom, Becky lost it. She called me screaming, I'm his only mother. How dare you let him call another woman that? I tried explaining we hadn't encouraged it, but she wasn't listening. If Darlene comes to his birthday party on Saturday, I'll tell him she's the reason our family broke up. He'll hate her. He'll hate you for bringing her into his life. The thing was, Clyde adored Darlene. Last night at dinner, he'd grabbed her hand and said, you'll help me blow out the candles, right? When you help, my wishes always come true. Darlene teared up and promised she'd be there. And now, because of the Wicked Witch of the West, I was torn between having to break both their hearts or risk my ex destroying what we'd built up. I sat Clyde down on the couch. Hey buddy, we need to talk about your birthday party. His face lit up. Is it about the dinosaur cake? Because I changed my mind. I want rockets instead. I pulled him close. Mom Darlene can't come to the party on Saturday. It would make mommy really sad, and we don't want anyone sad on your birthday, right? His whole face fell. But she promised. She always keeps promises. I know, buddy. He was quiet for a minute, then nodded. I don't want old mommy to be sad, but won't Mom Darlene be sad too? That's when Darlene walked in, having heard everything. Hey, superhero, she said, sitting on his other side. What if we have our own special celebration? Just the three of us? Like 2 birthdays in 1 month? Clyde's eyes got wide. Really? 2 birthdays? Tomorrow night, Darlene said. I'll make your favorite mac and cheese and we can have cake and play all the Mario Kart you want. He threw his arms around her neck. You're the best mom ever. I saw her close her eyes tight, holding him. The next night was perfect. Darlene's homemade rocket cake, Clyde's laughter, the Lego set he'd been begging for. Best pre-birthday ever, he declared. Everything felt right, only for everything to go south the next day. Clyde innocently mentioned his pre-birthday on their call, and Becky freaked out like Mr. Crocker from Fairly Odd Parents. You tried to one-up me? You threw him a better party? From now on, she's banned from everything. Every birthday, every holiday, every school event, everything. After that warning, Becky pushed things further, telling other moms at school that Darlene was abusive and manipulative, always trying to steal her son. Parents who believed her avoided Darlene at pickup. One mom even told her she was unsafe for kids. But Becky crossed the line when we were playing Mario Kart, and Clyde paused the game, tears on his controller. Are you going to have a baby and forget me? Is that why you won't go to my birthday? Darlene's face went white. What? Clyde, why would you say that? Mommy said when you have a real baby, you won't need to pretend to love me anymore. She said you'll forget all about me because I'm not really yours. Darlene set down her controller. Listen to me. You are really mine. Maybe not by blood, but by choice, and that's even more special. I choose to love you every single day. No baby could ever change that. Clyde started crying and fell into her arms. You know what? Let's go to your party together. That birthday weekend, Darlene walked into the party holding Clyde's hand. Becky lost it completely. Get away from my son! She screamed so loud the whole park turned. She grabbed Clyde's arm and tried to pull him away from Darlene. She's not your mother. I'm your mother. Only me, Clyde sobbed. Stop hurting my mom. Mommy, stop. But Becky kept pulling, and Darlene was trying to let go so Clyde wouldn't get hurt, but Clyde held onto her, screaming. You lied to me. You said Mom Darlene would leave me. You told me to say bad things about her. You made me lie to Dad. You said if I didn't, I'd never see you again. I don't want to lie anymore. Becky's face went from rage to panic. He doesn't know what he's saying. She's brainwashed him. You said Mom Darlene was evil. You said she'd throw me away when she had a real kid. You made me scared of her, but she loves me and you just wanted me to hate her. Becky snapped, slapping her own son on his birthday. Everyone gasped. She grabbed the rocket birthday cake and smashed it on the ground. This is what you've done, Darlene. This is your fault. She started kicking the presents, tearing them open, throwing them. You made me do this. You turned my son against me. He was mine. 3 dads stepped in to restrain her. Security arrived and had to physically remove her as she screamed threats. Clyde clung to Darlene, shaking. The other parents surrounded them protectively. 6 months later, the court reviewed everything. The judge looked at Becky coldly. You psychologically tortured and even hit your child to hurt your ex-husband's wife. You've lost joint legal custody. And you, he pointed the gavel at Darlene. The adoption petition is granted. Court adjourned.